So today's Sunday now, but I'm just going to record a last little bit to finish off this video because we're not really going to do anything today. We did a little bit. We put some wire nuts and electrical tape on this wire so that we could turn that breaker back on, because that was the breaker for the rest of the main floor and garage lights, which we kind of want. So yeah, we got that. Our plan with this, we're thinking about, my sink is going to be here. The window is going to be replaced, and so we're not 100% sure on the size of the new window, or if we're going to have to redo this framing at all, if we'll be able to use the same framing and maybe it won't be in the same spot. But with my kitchen plan, the way I currently have it planned out is this is almost perfectly centered of the sink on this side. So we're going to put an electrical box here, put the old wire in there. And my dad was thinking also, since there's not much space here in the attic, because it's at the very end, that we're going to put a new wire in there and leave the coil in the attic, so that when the electricians, when we finally call them to do the kitchen electrical, that'll be easily accessible for them. And then yeah, so I'm planning on having a pendant light here above the kitchen sink. We ripped this out because the plumbers are coming back tomorrow and they're going to replace this vent pipe as well. When we had them do this down here, we didn't really know that we were planning on doing that, but then yeah, we decided yes, that we should just replace that. So that's why we ripped this out and we decided, yeah, might as well just rip the entire soffit out, since that's the plan eventually anyways. We have a couple more of these proper vents. There's glare, but these are called proper vents, I guess, that go in between the joists in the attic. So we're probably, at some point after the plumbers and everybody are done, we're going to put a couple in here, and then we'll redo the drywall and everything. I did a quick sweep in here yesterday. I was planning on vacuuming, so we emptied out the vacuum and put a new filter in, but I have a bunch more contractors coming back. They're gonna make a mess. This is gonna be a mess. So it's like, okay, the big stuff is picked up. I don't care. Let's see. So hopefully the plan supposedly is that my construction guy is gonna come back tomorrow and put my 2 new windows in. And I did end up, I feel like I was shooting myself in the foot by not planning out to start with where the closet was going to go in this room, since I'm stealing it for that room. I wasn't planning out where to put the new closet. I was like, I don't have to worry about that. And nobody was telling me, oh, you really should plan that. Because then over here, I decided, okay, well, this is the best spot to put a closet. I'm going to put not a real closet, I'm going to do a built-in wardrobe type thing. And with where they put the outlet there, it would have been in the way, or I would have had to have the wardrobe away from the corner, which wouldn't look the best. So I ended up calling or texting my electrician. I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, how much, I know with the spray foam it's going to be a lot more work, but can you really move that outlet over there? I'm sorry. And yeah, so I told him that if he wanted to leave the box there, and I would just cut out the inside of the wardrobe and make a nice junction box cover. But my dad was here when they came, and they said that this is the way they want to do it, and it is the right way. It is the right way to do it. So, I mean, yeah, we'll just have to put we have a couple of cans of spray foam, I think, so we'll just spray that in there at some point before the drywall gets finished. We're gonna add, I was talking about blocking. We're gonna add a lot of blocking, not just blocking for the drywall, because we need blocking here for the drywall in there. We need blocking here for the drywall here. We need a little bit of extra blocking up there. And I'm going to add blocking for towel bars, for the shower rod, for a cabinet that's eventually gonna go over the toilet, for a TV in here, and for a TV on that wall on that side of the living room. And we were discussing all that. We might go back and get a little bit more wood. We'll buy a 2x6 stud. But I think that is all of my notes and updates for now. So talk to you guys later.